Hi there, this is Ron Rogers, and this is the Antique Airfield Airplane Association fly-in down at Blakesburg, Iowa, and this is a tour of a very interesting aircraft. It's called a Call Air A2. Very few of these around, and I'll let the owner tell you all about this airplane. Very interesting, and we're out in front of hangar number 1 at Antique Airfield. So I hope you enjoy the little tour here. It was a little warm this day, let me tell you. Thanks for watching.
Hello, I'm Harv Applegate. This is my airplane. It's a Call Air A2, and there's some question as to when it was built. I've heard 54, I've heard 56, but this is the last A2 built. And I'm from Queen City, Missouri, and I acquired the airplane from Greg Gehrig in 2021. And over that winter of 21, 22 and into the summer, I recovered it and did some repair work on the right wing and what have you, and got it in the air that summer, and it's truly a delight to fly. It was worth every bit of the work on it.
Cool. You tell me about that spring on the gear there. Is that for my type of landings?
These airplanes were originally built for the high country out west. They were manufactured in Afton, Wyoming, and it was built for the high country farmer, rancher, and it was built to fly off unimproved strips. And it was built for high elevations too, and the service ceiling on it's 17,500 feet, which is a long ways up.
Now is that your fuel cap up there?
That is the main, and here is the aux tank.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
The main is 25 gallon, the aux tank is 13 gallon.
Okay. We just walk around it and point out anything fun and interesting?
As I say, the thing's built extremely rugged.
Oh, you've got a Venturi there. I haven't seen one of those for a while. Of course, this is an old airplane place.
Yes, it's an old airplane place. The visibility is utterly outstanding out of this. The minute you stand the tail up, it feels like you're in the bubble of a Bell 47 helicopter.
Yeah, that nose, the canopy goes quite low there.
Yes, it really slopes down.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So it's a very unique airplane.
Oh, there you've got your, looks like it's at an angle. Is that supposed to be that way?
I guess. I guess.
And you got a little, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen several others like it too.
Really? They're off like that. And you've got a counterweight on the aileron there.
The ailerons are
yeah.
And
interesting.
I'm sure they put those on there to try to lighten them up. The tail feathers, the elevator, and the rudder are extremely light. The ailerons are a little bit heavy in this airplane.
Really? And
I'm sure they put those on that to try to get them a little lighter. And I'm sure it helped.
Yep. And it looks like you got a normal tail wheel there.
Yes. Yeah, that's Scott 3200 or Alaskan bush wheel, and the cowboy on the back, that's the horse, the Bronco Steamboat, and that's the Wyoming state logo. And Rural Call wanted it on the airplane to signify they were manufactured in Wyoming.
Yeah,
because he was very proud of his home state.
Well, that's just where the pits were out of then too later.
Yes, they're actually in the same plant.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. They still build them there, the pits, or?
I suppose. I'm not really for sure.
Could you open the door too, so I could just take a look in there, just for the heck of it? Oh yeah.
Very basic.
Yeah. So your Venturi runs the
turn and bank.
Turn and bank. Okay.
The fuel gauge, as you can see, very
yes.
simple.
It's not. You're not going to lose it if you have an electrical failure.
That's exactly right. And as soon as you get 13 burned out of the main, you can turn on the fuel pump and transfer fuel from the aux tank, which is underneath the seat, right up to the filler neck there.
Oh, where the tube is, yeah.
Where the tube is, and put fuel right into the main, and you can tell when it's done pumping by reaching up, and if the tube's still cold, you're still pumping. If it starts to get warm,
you're done.
You're done.
And is that your elevator trim up there, the little knob at the top?
Yes, that's elevator.
Kind of like a Piper thing.
Right. It's just a kind of a lever there. It works very well, very effective.
First airplane ride I ever got in was a Piper 140, and I see the guy reaching up and he turns this crank, and I misread it because I English is my first, but anyway, I think it says noise instead of nose.
No.
Nose up and down. I go, why do you want to increase the noise? It's noisy enough in here. Yeah. Later I figured that out. I was not a pilot yet, so I didn't know all this stuff.
Yeah, and it's just all part of the learning process.
Yeah.
The wings on this are totally wood structure underneath.
Wood spar and everything, huh?
Wood spar, wood ribs.
Ah.
So.
Oh, and there's a compression strut. You don't see a whole lot of those.
No.
Maybe in the older airplanes you do, but yeah.
But anyways, it's a very much a delight to fly. They just very docile.
Yeah.
And unlike most tail draggers, when you're on the ground, it's done.
It's done. Yeah, because most of them you have to fly it to parking.
Right. This one is not that way.
I think I heard this has been used as a crop duster.
The later models, they turned into ag airplanes. They took basically the same airplane and put a hopper beside the pilot, did away with the cabin enclosure, did away with the turtle deck, and they used them as ag work then. Now this airplane, this A2, they were always cabin airplanes.
Okay.
And for people that want to look it up, Ken Arnold made the Call Air A2 very famous with his UFO sighting over Mount Rainier in Washington back in 1947. So
he was the first UFO sighting, right?
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much. It's 91 degrees.
And very hot.
And very hot. We're supposed to have a front come through, hopefully not with too nasty weather. But we got a bunch of airplanes come in this morning. Hey, thanks for watching. And thank you very much.
Oh, you bet. I hope I didn't sound too stupid.
You sounded great.